layering. What is layering when it comes to tights? Well, I'm gonna tell you. Basically, when someone talks about layering and they're talking about tights, stockings, pantyhose, whatever, usually it means taking one pair of tights and either layering it with another pair or layering it with stockings, which, to be honest, I think the most popular option is layering a pair of tights with a pair of stockings over top of them. Or you can do it underneath of them. What we are going to be doing today is I'm going to be giving y'all an example of layering a pair of stockings over a pair of tights. So to get started, I'm going to be showing y'all what pair of tights we are starting with today. They are the Eterno 2020 Den CDR tights, color 24, which is Graphito, and a size large. These tights have been used and abused, so don't be surprised if you see little snags or things in them. They have not been treated well by me. But as y'all can see, there is a seam in the front, a seam in the back. It does have a little bit of a cassette, and it does technically have the points cut into the feet. All right, the tights are on, and these are a beautiful pair of CDRs, minus the little snags I do have in them. But I did choose this specific color for a reason, and y'all will see in a moment when I put the thigh highs on. But I love a transparent gray tight almost as much as I love a transparent black pair of tights. They're classy, they go well with a business outfit, or any darker color. I just feel like they contrast well on the legs. You know, they're not making them pop too crazily, but they still look nice. They're very professional, very clean. And these specifically do not have a reinforced toe either. So we're gonna compare how these look with the stockings on. I actually haven't tried on these stockings yet. They are open, but it's because I opened them because I thought they were a different pair, and I realized very quickly they were not the pair I wanted. So these are the Sofsy, I'm still not 100% sure how to say the name, but they are a gray thigh high and a size medium/large or a 3/4, and they are a 60 denier. So these are gonna be pretty thick. So for anyone who doesn't know, denier is the thickness of the thread being used, which usually just means you're gonna have a thicker pair of tights or stockings, and they tend to be a little warmer, so better for colder situations. These, oh, I love this. These have the sticky band. I love sticky band thigh highs because if I have a pair of thigh highs and they do not have a sticky band, they don't stay on my leg. Oops, I dropped the other pair. They do not stay on my thighs. And I don't even have that thick of thighs, but they are thick enough to where thigh highs don't stay up without a sticky band or a garter belt. And I personally have mixed emotions about garter belts. The ones that aren't high quality just suck. Even like Honey Birdette garter belts, love how Honey Birdette looks. I hate their garter belts too. They suck. They're miserable trying to clip. So yeah, I'm not a huge fan of garter belts, but they look amazing though. They do look amazing. So I love a good sticky band. Although we are doing the sticky band over a pair of tights, so we're gonna have to experiment and see how I feel about that because I'm a little new to layering. But we've got the thicker material. It is very, very smooth. And this does not look like it has, actually, it does have a teeny bit of a reinforced toe, but it's very, very faint. And since these are a gray color and a little thicker, I'm hoping they'll look really, really good over top of these CDR tights. Ooh, okay. I mentioned the sticky band and not being sure how it was gonna stick with the tights, but it is sticking because I am clearly moving and they are not falling off right now. So that's a really good sign. And I was right, I do love the dark gray with the transparent gray. It looks nice. Honestly though, I think I would have liked a black thigh high better for this outfit, but live and learn. We are just now trying this, but it's still cute. So let's go over some reasons of why. Why would we layer these? Why would we want to put on a pair of tights and a pair of thigh highs? Well, there's a few reasons. I feel like the most practical reason would be for warmth. So say you're wearing an outfit and thigh highs would look beautiful with this outfit. Like you just have to have a pair of thigh highs on because it is the best look. But it's a little chilly, you know? You don't want your upper legs to be cold. So what do? You put on a pair of tights and then layer over top with thigh highs. That way you still have a little something on your legs to keep them warm, and then you're still wearing your thigh highs, which is why wearing a color, kind of like what I'm doing right now, where it's transparent, you know, it's still the color, but it's a little off, you know, barely there kind of look, you know, that's why that would make sense. Or some people love how nylons feel, love how the material feels, and some of y'all really enjoy how layering feels. It's just something about it, because I've had a lot of y'all tell me about it and how much you enjoy it. So, you know, I'd say number 2 is like a sensory thing, you know, enjoying how it feels. Number 3, I would say it could be for a color difference, you know, wanting to make a color pop more. So if you have a different pair, which I went more for like a practical look, but if you had a pair of thigh highs and you wanted it to pop on your legs, but your skin tone just doesn't give it what it needs, well, there you go. Pop on a specific color of tights, throw the thigh highs on over top of them, and boom. Really big, beautiful contrast. And I'm sure there are plenty of other reasons that you guys could probably leave down below of why y'all would do this, but I feel like we've gone over some really good ones. I'm still learning, like I've mentioned. I am a little newer to this world than some of y'all are, so I am happy to be educated by y'all, but I think it's cute. I do wish I would have gone with a black thigh high, but these gray ones are nice, and they are so warm. I don't think I have 60 denier thigh highs. Like, I think this is officially my first pair, and I love how warm they are right now, especially with the season we're getting into, but they are beautiful. I think layering is a great idea for whatever reason you choose to do it. And I cannot wait to see what you guys think about this, because I have been asked quite a bit to layer. So here's the first video of us layering. I'd love to have some more ideas from you guys about what else we can do for layering tights, stockings, you know, whatever. But yeah, leave a comment down below letting me know what y'all think, and I cannot wait to see y'all in the next video. But before we get into that, don't forget, I post the full raw unedited footage of this. I post it on my exclusive site, which is linked down below. I post it on the feed for free. So as soon as you subscribe, you get so many videos. So many BTS videos of me trying on, taking off, commentary, just all the fun things. So go check that out. And now, that is officially it. All right, I love you guys so much. I cannot wait to see y'all in the next video.